I'm ready, I'm ready. I rest with you heavy. I don't like FaceTime, but I'm always in your face on your phone line. We be rocking from the morning to the nighttime. What up though? Konnichiwa. Hello, bonjour. Hi YouTube. It's your girl T, and I'm back with another video. It's been a cool little minute since I made a video. I just want to say that starting off being in the new year, I am absolutely grateful. 2020 was a year that was very, very interesting to say the least. And I'm grateful. Some people didn't cross over into 2021. Some people didn't make it. And I just want to say that if you are here, if you are watching, I am declaring that it will be a great year. Right now, I am feeling stuck. I am feeling unmotivated. And let me take that back, because honestly, I feel more motivated than I've ever been. But I feel like I'm in a place where I don't. Do you ever have I am a creative. So my mind is constantly swimming. It's kind of like these YouTube channels where one opens and you see something and you go with the other channel, and then you end up in no man's land because my mind is doing like this. And I have so many things that I want to do. I have so many visions that I believe are God-given, ordained visions. And I want to accomplish them all. The only thing that I can do at this point is focus on one. And then hopefully, if that whole script, share your gift, will make room for you. And it's one of those things where, I don't know, I'm very guarded. I am naturally a guarded, private person. I don't trust a lot of people. And when I say that, it's because I have witnessed things that people do to people that they say they love. And so therefore my threshold of trust is very, very low. And then sometimes I wonder if it's because, do I completely trust myself? Do you know what I'm saying? When a person is capable of something, like for instance, you can walk into a store, you can walk into basically any store where there's a salesperson. That salesperson has been trained and educated, and that salesperson is well versed in that item that they're trying to sell you. You should be able to ask them questions, and they should be able to give you answers in regards to that product. So for me, when it comes to things that I am very knowledgeable about, I can talk to you about them all day long. For myself, when it comes to leaping out into doing things that I know that I'm capable of doing, then I'm willing to take the risk. Then there are some things that I have dabbled in that I can say, oh, I'm good at this, or I can finagle it, or I can make it look good, but it's not really my lane. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but then there's that lane where it's kind of like the gray area. I've had people ask me to help them with certain projects, and I'm like, oh, well, I only do this, or I only do, I talk myself out of growing and developing in some areas. Sometimes we want blessings, and sometimes we can remain so guarded that we're missing out on the blessings that are supposed to come to us. And we're missing out on them because we're closed off, or we're afraid, or we don't want to take that step, or we're afraid of what people may think, or we're afraid because of how somebody treated us before. We're afraid because of all of these things that don't really matter and don't really add up to what our actual skill is. The skill that you have is the skill that you have. A lot of times I end up selling myself short. And I know I'm not the only person that sells myself short, because if so, we would have a lot more people taking a lot more risk, because they believed in themselves, and they believed in their goals, and they believed in their dreams. And a lot of people want to do a lot of things, but a lot of things that people want to do don't necessarily make them a lot of money, or it could be lucrative, but we don't know because we don't step out and try. And unfortunately, it's the consistency part that we do not match up with. One of my things is music. But for me, I have to figure out where in music do I want to be. I don't really like to be in the limelight or in front of people a lot. So I would want to be behind the scenes writing, or behind the scenes creating, or helping like arrange songs, like just different things like that, like behind the scenes. Everybody has something that makes them happy or excited. It's called a passion. It's what are you passionate about? What do you love to do? Some of us love to do so much, and that's just because you're a creative. If you love to do so many different things and you love to create, you're a creative. And I challenge you to find one creative thing that you love to do, for my fellow creatives, and figure out how you can turn it into a business. If you have ideas and you don't know which way to go, please consult me. Send me a message on Instagram. You can send me a message on Facebook. You can leave a comment below. I will respond. I will just put your idea there, and if you're looking for a way to turn it into a business, trust and believe I can help you. And that's part of my problem, because I have several businesses that I'm in the process of starting, but my thing has been, which one am I focusing on now? I'm one person, and if I want to run a true, sustainable, scalable business, I cannot do all the work for each one of my businesses. I will have to hire people. I will have to employ people. A true business is not a one-man show. Yes, I'm ambitious and I'm a hustler and I'm determined, but I'm not wanting to live my life as a hustler for the rest of my life. I want to have businesses that can run themselves. This is 2021. So in 2021, I am challenging you to not take
anybody's bullshit.
And I mean that. I absolutely mean that. I feel like kind people, our kindness is often mistaken as a weakness. Trust and believe. Trust. Like, I can be kind to you, but I will only be kind to you for so long. If I am constantly pouring myself and I am constantly being a friend to you and I am constantly whatever, and I feel like that is not being reciprocated to me, what I will do is I will take the door and I will close it. And I will put the key in, and I will turn the lock, and I will throw the key away. I don't know if that's extreme, because here's the thing. It's kind of like a person carrying a purse or a wallet. You have developed a hole in this purse or this wallet, and you're carrying it around, and you keep depositing money in it, and your money falls out as you're walking and as you go places, and then one day you wake up and you realize there's no money in there, and you're like, well, what happened to all my money? I have money in here. And then you discover that there's a hole at the bottom. Do you keep putting money into that hole, into that purse with the hole? Or do you sew up the hole? Or do you throw the purse away and get a brand new one? Either way, when you can visually see that the deposits that you're making are not going to stay and they're going to fall out, do you continue? Trust me, I've been there. I've been in situations where I've overexerted myself. And the timing thing, only you know how much time you want to spend dedicated to a person, a place, or a thing. Only you know how much time is enough time before you decide, okay, well, you know what? this situation no longer serves me, whether it be this city, whether it be this person, this relationship, this friendship, this job, whatever it is, you have to come to grips with who's doing the most contributing here. Is my job taking advantage of me and pimping out my services, but I'm underpaid? Is this relationship constantly letting me give to it and it doesn't give me anything in return, but I'm constantly trying to overdo everything to make the other person happy, but that person doesn't notice what I'm going through? Is this friendship one-sided? Am I always trying to reach out, or is this person ever reaching out to me? Like, when I reach out, like I'm doing everything actionary to show this person that I love them, but it's only half matched. At what point do we determine enough is enough? At what point do you realize that this situation has served its whatever time, its purpose, like it no longer serves you? Stop in 2021, in 2022, and going forward. Stop making deposits that are not serving you into situations that will end up negative. If you are not going to deposit your money into a storage situation because it has a hole in it, why would you do that with your time? Why would you do that with your love? Why would you do that with your peace, your anything? Why would you do that with just yourself? So focus. Keyword for this year is focus. Let's be focused, and let's be kind. Let's not intentionally be mean to people. Let's be kind, and just know that everybody is fighting secret battles. Like, everybody has something that they're going through. Everybody has wounds that they're carrying or scars that they are trying to get to heal. Everybody is going through something, and if they're not going through something now, I guarantee they will go through something later. So surround yourself with people who love you. Surround yourself with people who are there for you when you like give a cry out for help, or let them know that things are not going good. Like, surround yourself with those people. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I didn't have an agenda, but hopefully I helped somebody today, or hopefully somebody got something out of it. I just want everybody to be blessed and be focused, and don't take no bullshit. It's you.